My husband thinks I go on a late night walk every night to clear my head, but he has no idea what I'm actually doing. A few months ago, our marriage just went quiet. Not fighting, not yelling, just quiet. We've been married 6 years, and somewhere along the way, life turned into a routine. Wake up, work, dinner, TV, sleep. Same thing every single day. Sometimes we'd sit on the couch together for an hour and barely say 10 words. I kept telling myself it was normal, that this is just what long marriages look like. Then one night after work, I stopped at a small coffee shop downtown. That's where I met Daniel. At first it was nothing, just small talk while we waited for our drinks. But the next week I saw him again, and we talked longer. Then we exchanged numbers. And before I even realized what was happening, we were texting every day. It started innocent, memes, random conversations, complaining about work. But eventually he asked if I wanted to meet up sometime, and that's when the lying started. The first night I told my husband I needed to go for a walk. Just need some air, I said. He barely looked up from the TV. Okay, be safe. That was it. No questions, no curiosity. And weirdly, that almost made it easier. Daniel and I started meeting at a park about 2 blocks away. Same bench every night. We'd sit there for an hour talking and laughing like teenagers, and every time I walked home, my husband would already be in bed. Or at least, I thought he was. Weeks went by like this. Every night, same routine. Going for a walk. Okay. And out the door I'd go. Part of me felt horrible, but another part of me felt alive again. Then last night happened. I got home from the park like usual, opened the front door, and immediately froze. The kitchen light was on, and my husband was sitting at the table, wide awake, just staring at me. My heart dropped so fast I thought I might pass out. He didn't look angry. He didn't look sad. Just calm. Too calm. Then he slowly slid something across the table toward me. It was my phone, except it wasn't the one I left the house with. It was an old phone of his. I looked at him confused, and that's when he said something that made my entire body go cold. You know what the worst part is? I couldn't even speak. He leaned back in his chair and continued. 3 weeks ago, you accidentally texted me instead of him. My stomach dropped. Apparently one night when I was texting Daniel, I sent a message to my husband by mistake. I deleted it immediately. But it was too late. He had already seen it, and he never said a word. For 3 weeks. He just watched me say I was going for a walk, watched me walk out the door, knowing exactly where I was going. And then he said, the one sentence I still can't get out of my head. I wasn't waiting for you to stop cheating. He paused, looked straight at me, and said, I was waiting to see if you'd ever choose me again.